Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am playing the new Cricket Captain 2025 on PC. I'm going to be running a series as Australia from World Test Championship Final to the next World Test Championship Final. The first thing you need to do is go on the International Cricket Captain Facebook page and download the Edit Names text file. Drop that into your save folder, and that will enable the real names of the 370 players that were removed at the end of 2024. So here I am setting myself up as Australia to play the World Test Championship Final, and I'm going to show you the new editor feature just quickly. So you can edit the player's name here, and if you press the gear, you can edit their stats. If you look at Cooper Connolly, he's not listed as an all-rounder, so if you up his bowling ability, it will change just the bat to a bat and a ball. And he was actually pretty expensive in last year's version, so you might want to tweak the accuracy up if you want to use him. Here's the World Test Championship final table as well, Australia and South Africa in there. We'll get to the start. Now, this video was an entire hour long, but you know, silly me, accidentally recorded my audio to audio track 3 and it didn't come out. So I've trimmed this video and I'm going to record over it. And as you can see, Kuhnemann was in the team. I've replaced him with Lyon. There's a South African lineup: Rickleton, De Zorzi, Bavuma, Stubbs, Beddingham, Markram, Verreynne, Jansen, Coetzee, Rabada, and Gidi. Australia: Khawaja, Constance, Labuschagne, Smith, Head, Green, Carey, Cummins, Stark, Lyon, Hazelwood. Green can bowl, so he's in the side in the place of Bo Webster. And Labuschagne is on his very last chance, and we're giving young Sammy Constance a go. The pitch is an absolute road. Tails never fail, so let's pick that. And lost the toss, and South Africa are in on an absolute belter of a pitch. If you do enjoy this video as well, flick a like down the bottom. If you comment, I will comment back. If you subscribe, there's plenty more Cricket Captain on the channel. I think I've got 2007 on there, 2010. 2020, 2021, plenty, but it's Rickleton and De Zorzi to kick things off against Mitchell Stark. First ball, and that's LBW, that's hitting leg stump, gone for... Not out, says the umpire, what's going on? It's straightening, it's hitting leg stump, struck outside the line, a very strange call. Is that an umpire's call? Smashing leg stump, I don't understand that decision. Very first ball of the World Test Championship Final. Mitchell Stark can feel a bit aggrieved. Here's Hazelwood. Rickleton snicked off to second slip. Off you go. Good start for the Aussies on a road. 1 for 23, South Africa. So I've edited in some highlights for you, so the video is not quite as long. But the next series will be Australia versus the West Indies in their 3 test match series that just finished this morning. Bavuma, plum, middle and leg. 2 for 56. Australia will be looking to get a few wickets before lunch on the first day. It is an absolute belter of a pitch, so could be a high-scoring encounter. Stark swinging it early, snicked off to first slip. I believe that's Steve Smith. Good pair of hands in the slips. Not like the poor West Indians, they were dropping everything. Poor Shamar Joseph. Stark into Beddingham. Just pitched outside leg by first glance. Lyon into the attack. Absolute arm ball straight on. There's lunch on the first day. 3 for 99, South Africa. Cummins into Beddingham. He's edged it to first slip. Smith again doesn't make any mistake. 4 for 148. Good 45 from Beddingham. Lyon into Stubbs. And that is plumb in front of middle stump. Oh, but it's a no ball. Nathan Lyon's overstepped. Unbelievable. Could come back to cost the Australians. He's on 63. Tristan Stubbs. How do you bowl a no ball as a spinner? Hazelwood to Stubbs. To be fair, I've done it a couple of times, but not too often. 97 for Tristan Stubbs. Moves on to 108. Into T. 108 not out. 4 wickets down, the South Africans. That is plumb in front of middle by Hazelwood. Markram is on his way. If you are enjoying the new 2025 version, let me know down below. What do you think of the new editor? Is it enough? People have wanted this editor for like 20 years. All the time I've played the game, people have wanted an editor. Stubbs 166 is the end of day 1. 5 for 388, South Africa. Dominant position. 6 wicket down. Stubbs finally goes for 167. I'm keeping this editing moving nice and fast. 6 for 403. Hazelwood rips through Jansen. Apologies, there's not more highlights of the South African batting. If I knew it was highlights, I might have given them 4s and 6s as well. But when I bowl, I normally just play for wickets and chances. And when I bat, sometimes I'll do 4s as well, but it takes a long time. Coetzee edges off. Big score by South Africa. And Ngidi snicks behind. 468 the South Africans have posted on the board. That's a huge total. It is quite a flat pitch, but Australia are going to have to bat well. Cummins 5 for 92. Khawaja cracking one through the covers. Constas a little bit nervous early, dabbing one through the gully region. Around the wicket by Rabada, and he snuck one through. Constas is out, 19 years of age. Ripped through in the final for just 9. Labuschagne on his last chance, inside edge. That could be the end of his test career. Might need a big score in the second innings. Steve Smith walks to the crease. Australia 2 down early as he snicked off just past the outside edge. And Ngidi to Smith. He has edged it to short leg. Australia 3 down. Run out chance. Very close going to the third umpire. I believe just sneaking home. 3 for 117 Australia. Khawaja moves to 50. No spin option for South Africa. They pick 4 seamers, so Dezorzi might need to bowl some overs. End of day 2. Australia 3 for 241. Fighting well. Still a long way behind South Africa. 227 runs behind. Full bunger from Jansen. Head starting to dominate. Scoring very, very quickly. Just like the previous World Test Championship final. And it's back-to-back hundreds for Travis Head. 100 against India, and now 100 against South Africa in quick succession. Khawaja also making 100. 260 run partnership between these two. It's moving quickly. 3 for 349. Head finally holes out for an absolutely magnificent 188, just shy of the double 100. Cam Green comes in his preferred spot, number 6. No number 3 for you, Cam Green. Nudges it into the onside. 50 comes up for Cam Green. Khawaja 199, about to bring up his double 100. Oh no, there's an inside edge. Khawaja, what have you done? Inside edge, Khawaja, Usman Khawaja, a magnificent 199, 9 hours at the crease, 367 balls, putting Australia on top in this match. Carey, as he so likes to do, coming into a tied bowling attack. Dezorzi having to fill in some overs. Australia cruising up to the 600 mark. Mammoth total for the Aussies. Thought they would do well just to get near the South African total. There's the 600. Green brings it up. Green 100 as well. The third 100 of the innings. Head Khawaja and now Green. Carey surviving a close chance. Jansen wrapping Cummins on the pads. He's out. Carey's on 88. Australia powering towards 700. Just down leg side for Stark. Carey smashes one down the ground. 96. Another one through extra cover. That's the 100. That's the 4th 100 of the innings. Alex Carey. 100 off just 116 balls. It's happening quickly. Again, loves that area through extra cover. Stark flicks one through the leg side. It's 8 for 700. The 700 up for Australia. And that looks to bring. Pat Cummins is looking at his players. He's waving them in. 8 for 700 is enough. 232 runs ahead. WinViz, 79% Australia, 20% the draw. Wicket early, Australia on top. Stark edges. Dezorzi, Bavuma, edging. Stubbs, the hero of the first innings, he's been dropped. Australia letting Stubbs have chance after chance. He's just on 15. They're going to need a big innings from the middle order to make Australia just bat again. 3 for 74. Bedingham is out. 4 for 74 again, just like the first innings. Hazelwood to Stubbs. They have hope as long as Tristan Stubbs is in. Made his way to 70. Big partnership with Markram. Chasing down this Australian lead. Australia just 14 runs ahead at the start of day 5. 4 for 218. Line to Stubbs. Draw looking likely. Can South Africa make Australia bat again? 4 for 277. Markram is out. Markram is gone and Verena has gone to short leg. Stuck to Jansen. Jansen's edged out. South Africa just 65 ahead. Coetzee hanging into Nathan Lyon. Just misses the outside edge. Cummins to Tristan Stubbs. All hope hangs on Stubbs. He's got a feather edge. Stubbs is out. He was their last hope. A magnificent 145 by Tristan Stubbs. This man has been a revelation for South Africa. Over 312 runs for the match. Rabada trapped LBW. I thought might have just been sliding down. Lyon to Coetzee. That looks very close. The umpire says gone. And South Africa's innings comes to a close. Oh, hang on. It was going down leg. A little mistake by the umpire. But that's it for the South African innings. 114 runs for Australia to retain the World Test Championship. Rabada to Khawaja. That looks close early on for a duck. Just outside the line. The character model shifted over quite a lot. What's going on there? Jansen to Young. Constas wants to put in a good showing if he wants to be on the West Indies tour. Could be looking at a few other openers. Could be a tricky chase for Australia. A couple of early wickets for South Africa. Could be nervy. Could get nervous. Wicket still looking quite good. Constas inside edge. He's been dropped. That's not what South Africa needed. Australia just 35 runs from victory. Closing in on a victory. Could be a 10-wicket victory. Constas through the vacant gully region. Nobody's there. 12 to win now. These two looking to see Australia home. Constas on 49. Plays it through the covers. Brings up a 50 in the World Test Championship final. Well done. 3 runs to win. 2 to win. Khawaja looking to hit the winning runs. Oh, he's been bowled. Just 2 short of victory. Jansen's knocked over Khawaja for 59. Out comes Labuschagne. Well, won't want to get a duck here. Sees off a couple of deliveries. And it's young Sammy Constance. Inside edge. Down to fine leg. Australia retain the World Test Championship by 9 wickets. What a rollercoaster of a game. Even though Australia won by 9 wickets, that game ebbed and flowed. South Africa were dominating. 468 on the board. 167 Stubbs. Head 188. Green a ton. Khawaja 199. Carey 100. Pat Cummins 5 wickets. It was all happening for Australia. Great fight back. 8 for 700. What an innings. Hundreds everywhere. Fast scoring. South Africa regretting not picking Maharaj or any spinner. Second innings, Stubbs again, a magnificent second 145. Rightly named player of the match. There's the worm. What a first match we've had here in 2025. South Africa 468 and 345. Australia 8 for 700.